Hi everybody, hey, it's Chuck from CanadianUberDriver.com. I just got back from New York State, across the border at Ogdensburg, the Ogdensburg-Prescott Bridge. I picked up an item over there. I actually had ordered it from the company, and it just arrived, priority mail. Picked it up in the United States. There's a company that I use there because this item is actually not shipped to Canada, but I think it's going to work out really well. It's called Tipdash. They do ship to the United States only. The company that I use to have it shipped to is myusaddress.com. I thought I'd give them a bit of a plug because I use them for my eBay and Amazon stuff. Anyhow, this is the item here. We're going to take it inside, open it up. I'll show you what it looks like, and then a few minutes later we'll show you how it looks installed in the vehicle. So we'll head right inside now, and I'll just shut this for a second. Okay, so hey, we're inside now. I've got the box here, and one thing I forgot to mention when I was outside in the car, the service from my US address, they only charge $6 Canadian or $5 US to have a parcel delivered there. So that's a great service, and they'll actually store it up to a year for you, and let you know exactly when it arrives. So that's great. Anyhow, getting back to this box from the Tipdash, we're going to open it up here. Let's see, we've got these already pre-cut because we have to go through customs, and we've got the box. Okay, we'll see what we got in here. Now this is the standard one. This isn't the one that has the lights inside it, or the charger. However, we're just going to pull this out. Hopefully I won't drop it here, and you can see it's incredibly well packed. The keys I had a second ago. I saw the keys when I opened the box, and I have misplaced the keys. Okay, well, we'll find those. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. They are actually right there. And I just inhaled some styrofoam. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, it looks like you just dropped the keys. Okay, this is a great looking box. And as you can see, it says tips not required, but greatly appreciated. You've got your slot here, thank you down here, and the key lock there. We'll pull out the keys. Now they can pick them up off the floor. Okay, so we've got the keys here, and we'll just, okay, there you go. There's the inside, and right here is the part that's going to go around your console. So we're going to go outside. We're going to put this in the car, and we'll give you a chance to see how it looks actually in the car. Cool. I think I like it. Okay, now we're back in the car. This has already been installed. As you can see, it sits nicely on the console in between the two seats. It's also reachable from the front seat. Now as you come back, it just sits nicely behind my sign, right in the center. This little dish that you see here will have business cards in the center, and there'll be mints on either side, which is great. Now I didn't get the one that has the lights and the chargers. It costs $30 more. This was $39. The other one's $69. What I'm going to be using the difference for was we just purchased this as well, which is the charging station for the Powapod, which is great. Now that just is going to attach right inside the backrest here, so that'll be going above everything else that we have here, and that'll be a pretty quick installation. Okay, now I've actually opened the box here just so you can see how it comes. The chargers right there. You've got chargers for your cigarette lighter on the right there, and then there's the part that goes around it. When I pull it out of the box, you'll see how the rest of it goes. Okay, I've taken everything out of the box so that you guys can see it. There's the directions there. It looks pretty straightforward. You've got your cigarette lighter charger here, and the 2 brackets that are needed to install it into the neck post. Here we've got some little cable ties to hold the cables in place, and there's a sticker here that you could actually stick in your rear window. I could probably stick it in that window there that just shows that there's charging inside the car. But this is the main unit here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the car seat, and you'll see exactly how it works. Okay, hey, I've just moved into the front seat. I've got the pieces here. I'll show you a close-up. This is the piece that goes around the seat post. Or I should say the seat rest post. So that goes around and tightens up like that. This other piece that you see here, basically this is going to go over that. This will come down and tighten into these little slots here, and then we'll just flip this thing back, and the other piece goes on. We'll see how quickly we can do it. It's sitting in the back seat right now, and I'll just go back there and we'll get this done. Okay, with any luck at all, the little black piece has gone around here. We'll take this piece here. We'll set that nut over here. This piece here has now been wrapped around it. The little wire piece that I showed you is now secure, and the flip piece has been flipped backwards. So that's now locked. We now have this unit secured here. I can actually put it sideways or to the back. So we have it there. This unit here, the round ring that I showed you, is going to go on next. What we're going to do next is the unit itself, the actual charger, is here. That's going to go on, and we're just going to push that in and push it so it pops in place. This nut unit is just going to tighten up right now. And that's all there is to it. It's as simple as that. We now have charging that can be used from the front seat or the back seat. I may leave it on an angle like that, or I may just have it sideways so it's accessible from the front seat or the back seat. This wire here will be run into my power panel, and right now I've got a micro USB, a USB mini, which I believe is for the other, and the lightning. Anyhow, you've got the 3 different types of brackets. I shouldn't say brackets, 3 different types of cables for the different kinds of phones, and all kinds of lengths to do it. But it looks pretty cool. I'll bring the camera back to the back here so you can see it. Okay guys, hey, it's Chuck. I haven't quite gone yet. One thing I wanted to add to this video is there are 3 lights that show that you've got power going to the unit. Okay, that's great. The other thing is, I'll just put my hand underneath this here, and you can actually see the 3 different plugs. We'll get that in focus. That are the types of phones that can be used, whether it's an Android or an iPhone or whatever. The other thing is, there's the tip box that we just installed a few minutes ago. And the other thing I didn't mention is the cable that powers this. I ran down in behind my seat protector here that has some pockets and a bag here in case you need it, or in case your client needs it. Anyhow, the wire runs down behind here, and it goes all the way up to the fuse panel that you see up front there. Okay, so that's great. There's lots of cord. I was afraid that there wouldn't be enough cord, but I think the cord was probably to power this unit was probably close to 5 feet. I didn't measure it, but it was more than 3, and my guess it was at least 4 feet, and more than enough to reach the front cigarette lighter plug-in that I have up there. So I think that's absolutely great. We're looking forward to trying this out tomorrow, and thanks for joining us. If you want to find out a little bit more or join us as we go through our journey here with Uber, you can go to CanadianUberDriver.com. Thanks for having this time with us. You have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.